You're gonna have your person into your life this year. If you've already met your person, this is gonna be a year where you take your relationship to another level. I'm telling you, for 2024, there are many of you who've done the work. This is not going to be for everybody. If you haven't done a certain level of healing work within yourself, from things that you went through in your past, things that you've been through in past relationships, things that stem from childhood, if there's still tons of triggers that you have, if there's still a lot of insecurities that you're working through, this may not be the message for you in this season. I tell you, there is a message here for you, though. I will get into that. We can fill all the internal voids with external things for so long before we start to realize you can run, but you can't hide. The only way to desires is to go through those things that have been blocking our desires, that have been blocking us from being able to experience our best life. But for those of you who've done a certain amount of healing within yourself, for those of you who've been doing the work, those of you who've been going through to come out on the other side, you're gonna have your person into your life this year. If you've already met your person, this is gonna be a year where you take your relationship to another level. The thing that I wanna say about this person, because every time I do these messages, when I get them, I like to give you a little bit of insight on what are some things that you can expect in the situation, so you know if maybe this is the person that Pretty Boss was referring to, or maybe they're not. For those of you who this is for my light workers, and especially for my divine feminines, what you're going to see is that your person is going to fight for you. And when I say fight for you, we're not saying this in a way where, you know, you're going to be abusive or necessarily derogatory or extra for no reason. No, you being yourself, your person is going to make sure that they show up. Your person is going to show you that where there's a will, there is a way. Your person is going to make time for you. Your person is going to make space for you. Your person is going to provide for you in the ways that are beneficial for you in your life. Your person is going to show up and show out. Your person is going to make sure that they keep themselves in a very important part of your life. Your person is going to make sure that you understand that they don't take you for granted. Your person is going to show they only have eyes for you. They're only wanting to pursue you, and they'll do everything that they can in order for you all to become one. It's one thing to date. Some people out here dating, doing whatever. Everybody has different intentions. Some people are not even in the same spot in their life. Some people have so much work to do. Everybody's at different stages. If you're dealing with somebody and it's like they're all over the place, they don't even have their own mind, they don't even know what they want, that might not be the person. Because for those of you who've done the work, you're ready to really take your relationship life to the next level. Some of you have always wanted to have a family of your own, and you're going to be able to do that with this person is for you. And again, this person is going to show and prove. This person is not going to treat you like an option. This person is not going to treat you like, well, if it's not you, it'll be somebody else. This person is going to truly show you with everything inside of them what you mean to them. And they're going to make sure that they do what needs to be done in order to secure your future together. Remember that. You're not going to have to chase this person. You're not going to have to prove yourself to this person. If you haven't seen the last video I posted about doing less is going to be more, you're going to see that you don't have to do too much. You're not going to always have to feel like you're explaining yourself or trying to validate yourself to this person. You're not going to feel like you need to prove yourself to this person because, for one, this person is going to be very similar to you in certain ways. Now, of course, there will be differences. We always want to have those differences. We don't want somebody in our life who is a carbon copy of us. We don't need to be twinning that bad now, do we? I don't even know how beneficial that is. But in certain areas that matter, you're going to see that you and this person have a lot of compatibility. You're going to see that there's a lot of things that you don't even have to talk about. Some of you have been through different trauma. Some of you have been through different things, even since childhood, certain types of abuse that you're going to realize you don't even have to talk about with this person because, first of all, they get it. They've been there too. And it's going to be certain things between y'all that what's understood doesn't need to be said. Y'all are going to understand each other on a deep level. It's one of those types of situations where, you know, some people you have to talk to. If it's silent, you got to find something to say. Then some people are so silent, but it's like if you're not talking, they have nothing to say. This is going to be a little bit different where just being in each other's space and being in each other's energy, like y'all are constantly communicating. It's almost going to feel like y'all are reading each other's minds every step of the way, even in the little things. It's going to feel like there's a strong telepathic bond. This person, when they see you, they're going to know it's you. When they meet you, they're going to know it's you. Especially for my women and for my men who are listening to this. Y'all are going to know that woman when you see her. There's not going to be a second guess. When you see her, your goal when you meet that woman, when you come in contact her from that day is going to be to figure out a way that you can spend the rest of this life with her, to figure out a way that you can always be a factor in her life and her in yours. This is not going to be something that you need to go back and forth about. This is not going to be something that you're confused about. You're going to know. And for my women, the man is going to know before you, but you're going to know because you're going to see how this man pursues you, not chases you. It's a difference. It's a difference between a man who chases, because a lot of men who chase, they're only chasing after one thing. And usually when they catch what they're chasing for, then they're on to the next chase. Be clear, we're not talking about chasing energy. We're not talking about teenage boy energy. We're talking about a man who pursues you. A man who shows you with his actions. A man who shows you also with his words and lets you know his intent for you from day one. This is not going to be something that you have to play. This is not going to be something where y'all just playing for years with no direction. This man's going to be very sure about his intent with you, and he's going to be very sure that you are his queen. Expect nothing but the best, accept nothing but the best. If you haven't checked out that prophetic message, definitely check that out. For those of you who this is for, you have somebody that is the best coming into your life. You have somebody that is excellent coming into your life. It's going to be worth the wait. Don't settle. If you're in a situation where you feel confused or you go back and forth, live your life. Continue to focus on you. Do what you need to do. Pour into the things that you know unconditionally. When you pour into those things, you're going to reap the fruit of it. Don't focus your energy on people, places, and things that you have confusion about. Let the chips fall how they may. Go with the flow, and you're going to see that you're going to flow right with your right person. If you're already with them, y'all are going to start to find a flow together in a different way, or you're going to start find yourself flowing right into your divine counterpart. Come join the family, patreon.com/prettybosscv if you want those dailies, because y'all know how we do on YouTube, but y'all know how we do on Patreon. We on there doing work daily. I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon, y'all willing. Peace.